everybody. Welcome to your free community slow flow practice. I'm Diane. I'll be leading you through the next 60 minutes. Tonight we will be starting out with a chair. And I would encourage you to get a chair over using your couch, because we will get up and move around, use some different aspects of it. But if that's the only thing accessible to you, or the edge of your bed, that works too. Just avoid anything with wheels for the base. Once you've collected your items, come back to your chair. We will move to the floor, so you can leave your mat. And come to find yourself in a nice, comfortable, cross-legged seat. Let your hands rest onto your knees or your thighs. And start to take notice of your breath. Let's start to get a little deeper. We have been through a tumultuous year, tumultuous last week. I'm sure there are plenty of thoughts that you can come up with that are negative, that make you upset. Whether that was about yesterday's events, in our capital, in our nation's capital, maybe something else. I know it's a little difficult. Get yourself into that space of that challenging negative thought. I want you to tell yourself the story in your head. That you've gone there, kind of to that yucky place. I want you to just rate how you feel, your own personal rating scale. Now ask yourself, were there any cognitive distortions? Things like overgeneralizing, jumping to conclusions, fortune telling, magnification of the negative, emotional reasoning, catastrophizing, or other blaming. So this could keep going. Just noting if any of that applies to you in this moment. How can you challenge your negative thought? I want you to identify and tell yourself another version of this story. Sometimes it's difficult just to get over that hurdle, giving permission to the ego to allow another point of view in. But just do it for yourself. That you've told yourself this alternative story. Rate your feelings once again. Have they gotten worse, maintained, or improved? It's just a little cognitive behavioral therapy practice. It takes work, focus, and concentration, and demanding your ego to recognize other options. Now let's start to deepen our breath. Slowly start to move your fingers, pull out your wrists, and come to uncross your legs. Readjust yourself on your seat. We'll inhale the arms overhead. Holding here, just pull your belly in. Exhale, fold forward. Just hinging at your hips. You can always interlace your fingers together. Really stretch. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, let your arms come down. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, arms down. One more time. Inhale, seated mountain. Exhale, seated forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Now we'll come into a seated figure four, which is a shape you might take naturally on your own, but we'll scoot a little forward to the edge of your space, of your seat. Picking up your right ankle, bring it on top of your left knee, and gently let your right knee fall to the floor. Maybe even bring the weight of your right hand on top of your right knee. Maybe even press just subtly, gently keeping your right foot flexed. Take one more big breath in. Breath out. Release the pressure from your hand. And cross your legs. And pick up your left ankle, cross it over your right knee. Find your figure four seat. Gently press a little into your left hand. Keeping your left foot flexed. Just find your breath. Release your left knee. Let both of your legs open up. Now we'll open the legs to a straddle for a supported goddess pose. You might have to lift your seat off your chair, just letting your knees open up wide. You can rest your hands on your thighs once again. And find your natural curvature in your spine. Your belly press forward ever so slightly. Keep pulling your abdomen in. And lift your chest. Slowly starting to release. back together in front. Picking up your right ankle again, come into your figure four. Inhale your right arm high. Exhale, twist. Use your elbow over the back of the chair to help secure your twist. Maybe even bring your left hand to your right knee. Inhale, slowly come out. Exhale fully. Pick up your left foot, cross it over your right knee. Inhale your left arm high. Exhale, turn and twist. This time left elbow. Repeat over the back of your chair. If you chose something that you cannot grab the back of, just press your palm to the floor, your fingertips. Inhale, get long. Exhale, unwind. Now we'll take the right knee, cross it over your left. If this is difficult, you can always bring something to support under your right foot to lift it a little bit, or slide something between your thighs to give that a little space. Maybe you can wrap your toes under your left calf. And walk your hands behind you, taking this eagle arch. Let your head fall back. Slowly unwind. Cross your right leg. Letting your eyes blink closed, rest both hands on your thighs. And we'll pick up the left knee, cross it over your right. I'm just going to turn my chair to the side. Just to give a different view of this shape. Maybe you can wrap your left foot behind your right calf, maybe not. Doesn't matter. Walk your hands behind you. Fingertips point towards you, arch your spine. Slowly let it go. Cross your legs, with your eyes closed. Opening your eyes now. Just start to lift your heels. Roll out your ankles. Sending your legs long. Picking up your feet and ankles. Getting ready. Come off of our chair. Come up to stand. Now we'll turn to face the chair. Walking yourself back, find a comfortable distance from your chair, where your arms can come to the seat. Now try to find that tabletop or that halfway lift here. Bring your heels under your hips, press your palms into your chair, draw your belly in, lengthen through your crown. Press your hips back. Now slide your right foot towards the chair. Slide your left foot back in space. Now with your hands, push your chair as far away as is comfortable for you. Using the chair to support our pyramid shape. Roll your left hip a little bit more towards the floor. take this a little deeper. Press the chair away as you bend into your right knee. Maybe your right foot slides a little forward. Find that supported lunge. Slowly straighten your right leg. Bring your left foot up. And send your right foot out, nice and wide. Send your chair out a little further or walk back. This wide downward dog. Inhale, slowly rise. Bring your feet together under your hips. Come back in to your supported forward fold. Once again, pull your belly in. Try to lift your shoulders up a little higher. Start to slide your left foot forward and your right foot back. Both legs are straight, coming into supported pyramid. Now you can step back more, slide your chair forward, but actively press your palms into the seat of your chair. Slowly deepen your left knee. Getting into a supported lunge, adjusting your stance and your tools however you need. Slowly straighten your left leg. Slide your right foot up. And your left foot out. Coming into your wide downward dog. This is such a nice stretch for the chest and our shoulders. Inhale, slowly rise. Exhale, walk back in to your tabletop or your forward fold. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Let's walk back from your chair. And let your upper body just hang heavy in dangling pose. Maybe you grip opposite hand to opposite elbow. Switch out your grip. Maybe bring your other arm in front. Bend your knees. Slowly roll up to stand. Now we'll move our chair out of the way. You can find yourself back on your mat. Standing position. Inhale, arms high. Come to mountain pose. Now ground your feet here. Separate your toes, spread them nice and wide. One more inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Reach for your heels. Inhale, halfway lift, belly's in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Now separate your feet to hips width distance. Doing nice and comfortable, take a breath in. Exhale, chair. Sinking back, arms can stay up. You can reach in front, behind. Kind of do whatever you want here. Try to roll your tailbone under. Just breathe. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, baby back bend, release. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, chair. Maybe try a different version with your arms this time. Inhale, reverse warrior, sweep your left arm high. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, face the front, crescent lunge. Exhale, equal standing pose, step together. Inhale here. Exhale, let it go. Now shift the weight to your right foot. Start to slide your left heel up your leg. Coming into tree pose. Coming in your left knee. Starting to play when you're ready. Maybe that means closing your eyes or shifting your gaze. But now, I want you to think about the other trees around you. Our trees have roots that are the same volume as what you can see on the surface. Slowly starting to work out. Release your left leg into your one-legged mountain. Take an inhale here. Exhale, step your left foot back behind you to warrior two. Bring your left toe slightly forward. Send your arms out, reaching and stretching. Now press into your left heel and your right. Feel so strong as you gaze forward. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, right arm high, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, crescent lunge to the front. Exhale, equal standing pose. Inhale, your arms high. Mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, eagle arms. Bring your right elbow under your left. Now, if you want to go further, sink your seat back. Maybe pick up your right heel and cross it over your right knee. Maybe you try to wrap for the bind, right foot behind left calf. Holding and breathing. Inhale, unwind slowly. Coming out, moving through mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, eagle on the left. Your left elbow under your right, wrap at your wrists. Starting to sink back. Maybe you pick up your left heel, cross it over your left knee. Inhale, slowly rise. Moving through mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, downward dog. Let your palms walk back. Pedaling out your heels. One day, downward dog becomes an active resting shape. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come down to your knees. Your hands underneath your shoulders. Pulling your belly in, lift your chest even higher. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, cat, round your spine towards your seat. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow pose one more time. Exhale, cat. Inhale, crawl your hands a little further forward. And come down to your elbows for puppy dog pose. Now this might be deep enough. Maybe you just bring your forehead down here. Maybe you crawl your fingertips a little further forward. Try to find your breath. Slowly work back to tabletop pose. And into downward dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale to tabletop. Inhale, crawl your arms forward. Exhale, puppy dog. One breath in. Exhale to tabletop. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, downward dog. One more time, inhale, look forward. Exhale, come down to your knees. Inhale, crawl it forward. Puppy dog pose. Exhale. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward dog. Nice big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, look forward. Now exhale to your knees. Walk them together. We'll come into child's pose. Let your hips sink back to your heels. Forehead to your mat. Your palms face up behind you. here. See if there is one thing that you can soften. As you breathe, start to notice the thoughts moving through your mind. Start to think of those thoughts as clouds that move through the atmosphere, changing, growing, shrinking, moving, sparking, raining. Realizing that our thoughts are not the truth. Our thoughts are simply that, just thoughts. Start to deepen the breath. Walk your hands towards your shoulders. Inhale. Come up into your hero seat, lifting your chest, sitting directly on top of your heels. Stretching out our ankles. Draw yourself forward, coming into your tabletop pose. Now drop your hips to either side so you can come down to your seat. Now slide your heels in towards you. Shift your shoulders back, coming into boat pose. Lifting your heels, floating your arms open. Let your palms reach up towards the sky. Now try to pull your shoulder blades closer behind you. Rotate. Open your palms to the side. Feeling strong. Feeling solid and secure, maybe you start to float your feet. Let your hips sink and get heavy into your mat. Slowly let your feet come back. Let yourself unwind all the way to your back. Now bend your knees, slide your heels in closer to your seat. Pick up your right leg to cross it over your left. Take a reclined version of our eagle pose. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale, bring your right elbow under your left. Wrap at your wrists, palms touch. Your thumbs come down to your forehead, your third eye. From the seat of wisdom, To think about how you felt these last 4 years. Maybe just this last year, or just yesterday. Slowly start to come out. Winding your arms, crossing your legs. Let your knees fall left and right like windshield wipers. Picking up your left leg, press it over your right knee, or reclined eagle once again. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale, bring your left elbow under your right. Grab at your wrists. Let your thumbs rest onto your forehead once again. What I have noticed in our country politically is that there's been a huge division of black and white thinking, left or right, red and blue, however you want to look at it. Maybe that makes you feel a certain way. Defensive, agreeable, sad. Begin to unwind your tree or your eagle. Your legs rock left and right. Now bring your knees into your chest. Open your full when you're moving pose. And your grip behind your thighs or on top of your shins. Settle into breath. I want you to imagine yourself as the tiny seed of your tree. Every seed starts to grow, poking out a little tail. One or two leaves start to come out from one stem. Start to work your left leg out of your grip, keeping your grip. Slowly work your left leg out, sending it out straight. This is your taproot. Establishing your strength, your position on this planet. Let your grip loosen on your right knee. Let your right foot come down to the floor. Let your arms start to open like goalposts. Let your right knee fall open. Coming into this restorative tree pose. Now when we're in that mindset, in that ego mind of I'm right, you're wrong, black and white thinking, all or nothing thinking, it's a cognitive distortion. What about all the colors in between white and black? Do we appreciate them all? From one spectrum to the other? Even if orange neutralizes our beautiful royal purple we believe ourselves to be. Does that make the orange any less or greater than us? Slowly bring your right knee up. Bend your left knee, slide your left heel back in towards your body. Once again, coming into your full when removing shape. Hug your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins. Tuck your chin, let your whole body get heavy. Once again, slowly begin by trying to release your right leg. Once again, start to let yourself go. Now, as you grew, this tree that you are, you chose to branch off at different times. Sometimes it was because you experienced a trauma. Sometimes you kept on the path that nature gave you. Whatever the shape of your tree, is unique to you. It's your individual existence in this ecosystem. Now try to find the tree that you think is the most hideous, ugliest, saddest tree in the forest. Observing reaction. Is it to try to nurture the tree? Just allow the tree to be. You want to try to manicure it, to shape it and mold it. Maybe you want to just cut it off completely at the base. begin to lift your left knee up. Bend your right knee, slide your right heel in. Come into a happy baby. Grabbing the outer edges of your feet. Let yourself start to rock a little side to side. Reflecting on your choice about discovering the saddest, most hideous tree. And forgive yourself for the decision that you made, the choice that you chose. And forgive yourself because someone else thinks that is the wrong choice. Because you think it's right, they think it's wrong. Who does that make correct? Letting your knees hover, send your arms out to a T. Take a big breath in. Exhale to your right. Hold to either side, or to gaze to either side rather. Inhale, bring your knees through center. Exhale, let your knees fall to your left and gaze to your right. Inhale, bring your knees to center. Exhale, release to corpse pose. Extend your legs long. Open your arms, finding them anywhere comfortably in your body or around your body. If you want, grab a blanket, your sweater to cover up as you start to really cool down. Back to your tree meditation. Noticing yourself, your individual tree. What kind of tree you see yourself as. See yourself with your neighbors. The trees you can see in your line of vision. Now take a bird's eye view. And back even further. looking at the forest from afar. Noticing all the trees, all their differences. Seeing how they coexist. Can I be a eucalyptus tree and approve my neighboring silver fir or mighty oak? Even though they function differently than me. I still benefit from them being nearby. Challenge yourself to let your black and white thinking go. Even if it's just in certain moments, your ego is not right. Neither is mine. Start to embrace all the colors. The ones that neutralize you. Please allow yourself to stay here in this meditation as long as you would like. Namaste.